Okay. The only way to get this thing to work was to create a brand new character. Also, all of your other creations get turned off, so be aware of that. But it's still active. Okay, it's still here. I don't have time to go through the entire game to get to a level to be able to do this quest. So that's why I have the cheat terminal on. Because I want to play this, but yeah, I don't have time to get to play through all this game. So I'm gonna boost up to level 50. How do you do that? How do you add level? How do you add level here? Gameplay. Whole game alteration. Levels and perks. Level 50 is fine. Okay, and then I'm going to give myself, obviously I need a weapon. I'm not gonna go overpowered here, so I'm not gonna grab any legendary weapons. Even though, if I had my other save, I would have weapons. Oh my gosh. It's so dumb. What do I want? Just gonna go with the handmade automatic 7.62. Like, why can't they just release something and it actually work, right? It gives me 1,000 rounds of that. That should hopefully be enough to get through this. Armor, we're just gonna go with leather. We're gonna go with standard leather, even though, again, I would have armor if this was my other save file. I'm not gonna go in power armor because I feel like that's broken. 8 items, health, stim packs, 10. Okay, well, I'll probably need more. What's that, 30? 40. Right away. I'm sorry, it's been a morning of trying to get this thing to work before finally just being like, I'll make a new character. Okay. So I'm gonna cut it because I gotta reload the game to get rid of the experience, and then I gotta drop all my points into some perks that'll hopefully work. And then I'll show you that I don't have any cheats on, and then we'll move forward. Alright, I can finally play this quest. Oh, it better be worth it. Okay. So first, before I do anything, it says it's at the Nahant place. For the sake of this, I need to... Where's the map markers? Like, I don't have the time to run all the way down there. Enable. All map markers are now enabled. Okay, can we go back? Like, normally I wouldn't be doing all this, obviously, and I'm just making sure, I'm just showing you I don't have anything on. I'm not cheating in any way. I don't have any lockpicks. I probably should give myself at least a couple, huh? So nothing is turned on. I only had this on because I don't have time to play through the whole game. No, can you... I'm just so impatient because it is now nearly 8 a.m. It's been nearly an hour for a quest that I should have been able to start as soon as I loaded up the game. So it says it takes place, or it starts at the police station. You'll get an audio thing. And hopefully no one else is... Home away from home. There we go. Hopefully no one else is having the same issue where you had to create a new save file just to do this quest. Investigate the source of the emergency frequency. J1397M. I don't know Morse code. Oh, that's the alien. I did hear people die when I spawned here. Fast traveled here. This terminal's already part of the game. Did they add something to it? No. Okay. Well, since I don't know Morse code... Oh, these are the guys that died. As soon as I dropped in. I never put my armor on. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to get armor then. I could just take their armor, right? Okay, that's gonna get super annoying. Chest, that. I mean, they're all way weak, but again, I don't have time to play through the game. So where? No, that's not how you crouch. Where would this signal be coming from? Oh, it's pointing me straight to it. So it's not even at the police station like it said it was. It's this way. You know, and I made a video a long time ago when the Creation Club was announced because they kept reusing the same locations over and over again. And I made a video about how if someone was going to make a creation, to use this area up here that has a bunch of empty buildings. And hey, someone did. Beast Hunter's Hideout. Well, before I go in, is there anything unique outside? The doghouse. Okay, oh, I gotta turn that off. I'm guessing the Morse code would have told me to go here. Wow, that's the Great Beast Hunter? No, okay, these are gunners. All right. Okay, I don't like having the green for the Pip-Boy, but there's no flashlight as far as I can tell, other than your Pip-Boy flashlight. Oh wait, wrong direction. No. Yeah? No, that makes it all black. There we go. That doesn't look white at all. Normally that's what it does, but fine. Egg procurement. Yes, that is the one benefit about this being a fresh save. Extreme danger. This is a retrieval mission. The primary is to retrieve pristine Deathclaw eggs. Apparently, some high-end collectors with more caps than cents pay a fortune for unblemished eggs. Proceed with extreme caution. This is literally Devil's Due. It's just Devil's Due, bro. Okay. They could have gotten Deathclaw eggs from anywhere. Beast Hunters Log 1. An arrest warrant. Issued by Nahat Police Department. Date 2077-10-22. Report number those. To all law enforcement officers, you are hereby commanded to arrest Gregor McKenzie on a date of birth that's January 3rd, 2032, unless they do it the reverse, and it's March 1st, at 85 Ocean Street, not Saint, Nahan. Male, 6'1", 180 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Charges: unlawful construction, excavation, so there's a underground thing, got it. Malicious mischief and vandalism, damage to municipal property, contempt of administrative order, public nuisance, endangerment, destruction of police property, a Protectron unit, theft of Nahat Public Works Department, water, okay, treatment network, blueprints map. Oh, that's another thing that was stolen. Oh no, so it was this, they stole the water treatment network blueprints map. They didn't steal water. This warrant is issued based on probable cause established in yada yada, issued by Officer Brian McMillan.
Nice.
Why did I say night? It's an arrest warrant, Nate. Sure.
The Battle of Hoover Dam, Nevada, 2277. Troy Morton of the New California Republic Rangers. This is my story. We were getting hammered by endless waves of Legion at Hoover Dam, and as a last resort, we lured them into Boulder City. You see, before the battle started, we'd rigged enough explosives to level the entire town, making it one giant death trap. As we fell back to the town, half of the NCR troops we left with were cut down by Legionnaires, leaving only myself and my ranger buddy Jackson to reach the detonator cache. Jackson had taken a bullet to the leg in the retreat, so I had to carry him to the building containing the detonators. From the second floor, we watched in horror as the Legion's red feathered helmets emerged from the highway. They were out for blood. Before I could turn around, Jackson had already grabbed one of the detonator switches and told me to get out of here. He was going to stay behind and blow the buildings as they charged in. With his one working leg, he practically kicked me out the window. Before I could run to the edge of town, the earth-shattering explosion rippled through my body. Within an instant, Boulder City was reduced to Smolder City. An entire Legion warband was wiped out, along with my friend. Months later, I was called in by General Lee Oliver. They wanted to do a parade in honor of the heroes who survived the battle. But I was no hero. Jackson Krager was. And the best he got was his name etched on a stone memorial, only to be lost in a sea of others. I told them they could shove their parade up their ass, and I quit the NCR the next morning. Some would call me a deserter, but I've seen how they treat their fallen, and I wanted no part in their coming war. But I've seen how they treat their fallen, and I wanted no part in their coming war.
That was so long and so low in audio. Why? Is it classified as music or effects? Which are really the only two things I have turned down.
The Battle of Hoover Dam, Nevada.
Like it's literally so quiet, but I couldn't talk during it. What?
Troy Morton, the New California.
No, that didn't change it either. You'd think they would have fixed that issue that they had with a lot of Creation Club things, where hollow tapes.
This is my story.
None of them are increasing it. So no, they just...
hammered by endless waves of...
They just didn't up the audio of that freaking holotape, and they're all gonna be the same way. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to complain so much about this, but it literally took nearly an hour just to get it to work. Can I turn it off? I don't want to listen to it. Okay. Gregor McKenzie is logged in. Yes, I got it. I know how this works. Trace.
Got it.
Charles Harold interview with Sam Blackwell. This is just pulled straight from Fallout 76. I'm not hoping, I'm assuming. Saw the interview with Senator Blackwell in the Charleston Herald today. He looked tired and paranoid, but not crazy. Not really. He talked about sinister forces at play. Oh, this is literally the exact entry pulled directly from Fallout 76. I'm assuming this is added here as a middle finger to all the people who are like, Fallout 76 isn't canon. It's a simulation. No, it's part of the game. It's an official game. It counts. Whether you like it or not, Fallout 76 is canon. Planning permissions. Tried getting the planning permits to have the reinforcement work done to my basement, but each application was denied. The reason is that there's a significant risk of causing damage to the sewer system that's beneath my property. Bullshit, that's what it is. I think it's more likely that you're sitting right next to the ocean, and if you hit the wrong thing, you're gonna flood it and kill yourself. The first shovel. I've been reading what's going on in Appalachia and across the country. The president is nowhere to be seen. I need to do something. I'm wasting time. Well, also, no, I'll finish this. I'm wasting time hoping we'll be selected for one of those vaults. The sewer system. I wonder if I can dig down into it. Put as much ground between myself, my family, and the bombs should things get hot. The other reason is because they're having a big ol' Fallout 76 update that's going to add a lot of Fallout New Vegas stuff. So that's the other reason that they're making the connection. But also, all the people who are like, it's not canon, it's a simulation, yada yada. It's not. It's really not. Personal logs. Got a warning from the city inspector. Unauthorized excavation, they said. Violation of zoning code. They're threatening me with arrest if I don't stop. The government's got its vaults. I'll have mine, even if I gotta haul every bucket of dirt by hand. Save control. Disengage. Sewer key. Copy of the Nahant sewer blueprints. Okay. What do I need those for, other than their... Can't look at them.
Chained on the other side.
I'm only gonna tell you this once. Unless you don't want to become Deathclaw food, piss off and don't return. Don't return.
Up, chained up on the other side. Chained on the other side.
Okay, I gotta go to the Nahant sewer. Wow, I'm glad this key opens up this sewer. I didn't even think that the key was going to open that. I figured the key was going to open a door down in the sewer. No, the key opens... Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn everything back up, even though I don't think any of this is going to be affected. But, like, it's so low.
No more rationed meals, I can hack it on my own. Free of the NCR, I'll have to find a new purpose. I'm sure whatever I'll do will be moving people on from the border walls of New Vegas, or enforcing tax laws on the poor souls of this hellscape. There is the promise of civilization to the east, near the DC area. It sounds like a wasteland mirage spun by a ghoul, but it's the best chance I've got. Well, logging off for now. We'll keep heading east through the plains.
Okay. So far, this isn't very questy. It's just, go to location and... Okay, there's the robot that he destroyed. Oh, it's the rest of Warren again, huh?
There we go.
Good job, Nate. Repair the... What do you mean? Repair the Protectron. So are these supposed to be cops? Detectives? That came down here to arrest him? Man, I wish I could repair this Protectron. Well, that's the obvious death claw. It is nice. Yes. See, this is what I want. Horror stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. Why are there gravestones? Oh, those aren't gravestones. Who am I hidden from? Someone went to detect me and then they didn't. Roaches. See, like, it's missed opportunities, though, like this. I should have walked over to that and, like, oh, there's a Yaogwai down here. And it'd be like, duh, like the dramatic sting, and then you see the death claw in there. Or like a shadow move. That's odd. If the death claw is your pet. Well, here's auto tape. Holo tape 3.
I've made it to the plains and found a small settlement. The locals haven't seen a ranger before, but they let me stick around and earn a few caps. As long as I clean up the mutant wildlife. Bloatflies, mole rats, rat roaches. So many things out here that want to suck your eyeballs out of their sockets. It's good work, though. Reminds me of when Jackson and I would take turns shooting geckos while on watch in Western Valley. Feels like a lifetime ago. Logging off for now.
It's just so forced. I'm sorry. They're really trying to be like, remember Fallout New Vegas? We can make Fallout New Vegas. Just make something good and different. I don't want to replay Fallout New Vegas. I want to play something new. And look, I like the horror aspects of this. It's literally like they watched Devil's Due and watched people's comments on Devil's Due and said, let's just remake that quest. Which, in my opinion, is one of the best quests in Fallout 4. Tectron control. Activate the unit.
Powering up protector on duty.
This Deathclaw, though, is just dropping eggs. These are also pretty big. Get some rads. What? It's a raider, not a gunner. Thought it was a gunner. The floor too. It's clipping through it so badly. More Deathclaw eggs that are not lootable. Okay, what was the point of coming up here? Kim's? I guess? Is that guy gonna get pulled away too? No, he's just gonna somehow magically fall down. It's like, why do I keep getting detected? I activated a robot that is following me through here. Oh, I saw that. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a key card. It's a trader. Okay, so we're still looking for tape 4. I already know there's 7 because I read the thing. Another missed opportunity. No, we're probably going in there, so it's, yep, so it's not really a missed opportunity. There's a lot of people in here. There's number 4. Also giving me a lot of Kims. Guess I didn't need to give myself an...
I've made it further east. Turns out killing mutants earns you the nickname Beast Hunter out here in the wasteland. Kinda like it. This new settlement wouldn't let me in unless I dealt with what the locals call Martha, pointed to a nearby cave. I agreed to the job, but what they failed to mention was that Martha was a freaking 8 feet tall Yaoguai. Before I could reach my holster and get a shot off, the bastard lunged the length of the cave and knocked me down. With one swipe, she clawed my helmet, smashing the lens and sending glass shards into my eye. She started to bite down, trying to crush my helmet open like a walnut. I somehow managed to grab my skinning knife strapped to my thigh and gutted her right there. It took several hours for me to crawl back to the village where they finally took me in. They were grateful and offered to patch me up, saying, "We're not doctors, but we can weld anything," bolting an eye patch onto my ranger helmet. Sadly, my ranger coat was ripped to shreds. As a reward, they offered me a jacket. Not just any jacket, though, but a lucky 38 club jacket. I guess they used to hand these out to exclusive casino members before the bombs fell. The elder of the village said they traded it for 3 bags of powder from a merchant a while back. Since I'm from the Mojave, he figured I'd appreciate it more than most.
That's a way of giving you a reason of how it got to this part of town. But, yeah, sure. So similar to when you're traveling through Green Tech Genetics, you get to listen to the fight, but not actually participate in the fight. Well, no, the one in Green Tech Genetics you can participate in. We just get to listen to a bunch of Deathclaw get ripped apart. Are all of these eggs from one Deathclaw? How many eggs does a Deathclaw lay? Really? That's it? Okay. Could have at least put another jump scare down there. Or like a key. I'm literally, all I'm fighting, I could have just came here at level 1. All I'm fighting is it's freaking okay. I don't know why I grabbed any of that. Like, I was expecting combat, which is why I boosted my character's level up. But if it's just gonna be rad roaches, I can kill them at level 1. Unlock water intake hall. Well, before that, new batch of Protectrons arriving soon. New HRR Harry, the new Harry model. Protectron arriving this Tuesday. Need someone to be there for its delivery. We can't miss this again. Boss will chew my ear off like it's my fault. Pusher for Protectron, hazardous waste handling. This is the whole movement of AI, which existed in the Fallout universe before. It is so huge now, today, because the Pit, the entire DLC for the Pit explained that they wanted to push for using robots and automation to just do everything for us. And that's what then laid the groundwork for Fallout 76. So everyone was so mad about, oh no, Fallout 76 replaced all the NPCs with robots. It was canonical because it happened already in the Pit if you read terminals and paid attention to the lore in the Pit. Most people don't. Please note, there is an increased push for the deployment of construction Protectron robots within the workplace. These units are being prioritized for the handling of hazardous waste materials to significantly enhance safety protocols. Further details regarding implementation will be shared soon. Thank you. Angus, the water treatment plant chief manager. Okay, well, let's unlock the water valve. I feel like there should have been a tape in here. Number 5? 5? 5. Another rat roach! Another rat roach! Flashbang grenades, those are new, right?
My goal of reaching the eastern border states is coming close to an end. I've climbed the mutant food chain to where I'm slaying deathclaws as a profession. Guess I've fully embraced the beast hunter title. I started this journey almost 6 years ago, and while serving in the NCR has become a distant memory, the memories of my ranger buddy Jackson will always be with me. On my journey to DC, I came across a Brahmin trader who warned me of crossing into the Commonwealth regions. Saying they're filled with rival factions and ferocious beasts. Then he took one look at the Deathclaw hide hanging from my shoulder and figured I could take care of myself. From looking at the trade routes this merchant gave me, DC looks to be a hotbed for bandits and slavers, and reports of the Enclave have been seen there. If I go any further south, I'd be in Appalachia country, and with rumors of tribes fighting over live nuke sites, I better stay clear. That leaves Boston. Guess I'm heading there to rest my head. Logging off for now.
The way he said Enclave makes me think they had an AI voice this. Because it's always been Enclave. So now, no, because they had Enclave in New Vegas, didn't they? Because I was gonna say maybe it's because he's from New Vegas. He never encountered the Enclave. Is this an AI generated creation?
Yes.
Let's turn another Protectron on. Because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Every game company's like, we're going to use AI instead of paying people.
Protectron
Oh, it's Harry.
on duty.
Harry. How you doing, Harry?
Protect and serve.
That's also a very Fallout 76 thing. Almost all the robots have names. I didn't check the name of the other one. I just assumed it was a Protectron. So wait, what did I do here? I opened the water? This, I opened this. Hold on, I want to see if that other Protectron had a name.
This work site has gone.
So there's Harry, and then there's just a utility Protectron.
Incident.
I also haven't saved in a bit. Let's do a quick save. It's a mini fusion generators.
You're not the first fool to come down here, although I must give you credit. You made it further than most.
Bessie, but I don't want to kill Bessie. Because, again, I read the thing. It said I can get Bessie as a pet. Like a companion or a pet? So I don't want to kill her. So does that mean I have to stealth through this segment and players wouldn't know that unless they read? Unless they read the thing, they wouldn't know and they would just kill her? And then you lose out on your Deathclaw companion? I didn't even look at him. Sorry. And normally I I don't bother. I just spam them until I find what I need. But okay, let's try to actually do this. So yellow. So it's not gonna be that. It could be taught.
That's it.
I'm not gonna activate this robot then. Because I don't want to risk Betsy getting killed. They're really wanting me to fight her. Yeah, they gave me all these things here. And yeah, if I didn't read the thing, I would fight her. But if I have the chance to get her as an ally or a companion that I could travel with, I would much rather do that. But I seem stuck in this area and can't go anywhere?
Initiating search for hostile target.
Harry's dead. So where do I go so that I don't have to kill the Deathclaw?
No way to pick this.
You wouldn't need, it's a grate. Do I have to kill her? Did I read it wrong? I could have swore it said you would get the Deathclaw as a pet. I don't want to kill Bessie. So I'm gonna relook at it. Oh, there's also apparently playing cards. I found one. I don't care about any of that. Oh no, I'm fighting it. I thought it said take, as in I got to take the beast with me. Well, I mean, it's just a Deathclaw. It's not a threat. But it also doesn't even have the key on it. So then I'm not gonna bother killing it. So somewhere around here is a key. I thought I got to keep the debt. So even then, it's still disappointing. Just like devils do, I don't get to keep a Deathclaw companion. So how do I get in there? Where would this guy hide his key if not on the death claw and not in the hole that the death claw comes out of? Where would he put it? Also, it would make more sense based on his holotape if it was a Yaoguai. Like he killed a big ol' 8-foot mama Yaoguai and then raised one of its cubs. That makes more sense than we currently have. Literally, where is this key? Okay, this room had literally nothing in it but like blood dripping, which made me think, maybe the key is here. Which is why I came back to this location, but by the looks of it, no. Key is not here, unless it's upstairs. I can't get into there. Do you guys have the key inside your thing? Any of you guys have the key? Where is the key? Like really, it should have been either on the death claw or in the hole.
Can't pick this. Don't have the key.
So it's unlocked elsewhere. I have no clue where I'm looking. Like what I need to do. Well, now you're aggroed. And again, I'm trying to not kill you here, so I would back off. Because I still have hopes that I get to take you. The other side of the room. I'll leave you over there. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've been through the whole place. And I have not seen a key.
No way to pick this.
Okay, wait, I'm locked in here. But when I killed her, I guess I didn't wait long enough, maybe? Maybe I have to wait after killing her? Okay, let's use the 10mm, so at least the fight's not gonna go by quick, right? Hey, Betsy! Okay, or not, it's still gonna be kinda quick. run across this. You weren't running sideways. You could run across this. I don't... Sorry, I don't want the sound effects up so loud. The holotapes were obviously not linked to it, so we're gonna go ahead and drop that, and I might as well drop the music as well. Betsy! Betsy! Okay. Oh. They killed...
Bessie! No! You bastard! You're gonna pay for that!
Oh! Okay, so now I gotta fight him. Alright, and he's gonna flashbang. Which are from New Vegas. Where are you hiding at? Oh, there you are. He's got a shotgun? He's got a stealth boy. I mean, I'm stuck. Okay. Some legendary flashbangs because they have stars next to them. Marksman's Judge. Headshots can stagger and deal escalating bonus damage. This bonus resets if a 4-second timer expires, but each headshot refreshes this timer. Allowing you to maintain it. So I mean, hey, it's nice. It's a nice looking gun. Sewer password. East Hunter's outfit. So do I get a reason? There's 2 more holotapes. Do I get a reason for why you've gone crazy? I would much rather have the long coat than a frickin' jacket, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why they couldn't give us the jacket. They obviously have the jacket model in the game. Because it was already a Creation Club item. I don't know. I don't need to loot all this stuff because I can't keep this save. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to keep this save.
I've reached the state of Boston, and already...
Okay, it's back to being very low, so maybe this stuff was having an effect, so I'm gonna turn it back up. So it'll still be low, but it won't be very low.
I've seen a heavy presence of the Brotherhood of Steel here, with news of a larger force arriving soon. That's bad for me. They'd likely hunt me down and interrogate me for days if they found out my past with the NCR. I've got to find shelter, avoid detection from their scouts. And just by luck, I found a bunker on the east side of town. The bunker's door was barred on the other side, and the only way in was through a nearby sewer that also turned out to be a Deathclaw nest. Most people would have run back out the sewer grate at the sight of Deathclaw eggs. My occupation, however, has steadied my nerves for this exact scenario. I'm going in. There's There's a wasteland legend of one who raised a death claw since birth and was able to tame it. Maybe it's worth a shot. I'll try to raise one for myself. Signing off. If this is indeed my last log, it didn't work.
Wow, dude, that cap stash of 1 cap. Okay, so there should be 1 more holotape. Some whiskey. I'll take it. And I don't know where any of the other cards are. The haunt sewer, power treatment password, accessing the system, lift the plant system emergency lockdown. I didn't even know it was in lockdown. It's a good thing there's a broom here. Gotta keep this place cleaned up. Oh, come on. No. Okay, good. They didn't test this, so you're perfectly head height, or the thing is head height, so my head started clipping into the ceiling, and I couldn't move. This is not Hyde Park. They reused a little bit of the thing underneath, whatever that location is called. Oh, and this is, Virgil's. This is literally Virgil. Completed Home Away from Home. This is just Virgil's. There's the final holotape. Where are the other playing cards? Was I supposed to find those along the way, or?
Excellent.
We got a Wasteland Survival Guide. Permanently gain. Insect repellent. That's because he's from the Mojave.
I had a bobby pin.
Oh, I don't have any bobby pins. I mean, look. All the whiskey and stuff, my kind of place. Bring flash, loud bang, or bright flash, loud bang. They won't see you coming or going. Used to use these in the NCR to scare off critters from our post. Worked great against those Legion bastards too, albeit non-lethal, but brought us precious seconds on a sweep. And then now we can craft it. Aluminum acid fertilizer springs. Temporarily blinds and disorients targets in a small radius. Don't get caught in the blast without sunglasses on. Okay. A map of the Commonwealth. Wow, that is... Oh, that's as zoomed in as I can get. That's pretty bad. Deathclaw Jaw. Oh, I started... There's another quest. Nice. T-45. Well, that's good, because that means I get to use this new weapon. Is that another magazine? A guns and bullets. Are these just duplicate issues? This is where he talked to me. With the claw omelet.
My home away from home. My own corner of New Vegas. I've reached the end of the world coming to Boston. There are no further treks for me to endure or wars to fight. I've spent the last few months putting the shelter together, raiding surrounding buildings to create my final resting place I call the bar. Fitting place to reflect on past adventures, I'd say. It's not home unless it's worth defending, and boy have I wired this place with traps. Not to mention Bessie, my pet Deathclaw I've raised since a hatchling. Yes, I'm just as shocked as you are. It actually worked. Once in a while, I'll hunt food for her to keep her from hunting it for herself. Otherwise, another caravan trader will go missing. Again, not good if you're trying to stay undetected. To anyone that wants to take this bunker away from me, prepare for war. And if some lucky son of a bitch manages to put me down once and for all and take this place for themselves, drink up. The next round's on me. Troy Morton of the NCR Rangers, signing out.
Okay, so now we have this as a player home. Do I activate it here? How do I activate it? I guess you just get it. No, oh, there we are. I only have two, so I gotta be careful. No, what I did, I need to just save it right in front of it. So if I break both of them.
Yes.
Okay, just generic. All right. Well, we got another quest, so I guess I'm gonna go do that one.